about this thing. Guys, this thing, I don't know what it is about it. I have tried to figure out in my own mind why they bite this thing so good in the summertime, and I can't figure it out. It doesn't look much different than another crankbait, but it's something to do with the combination of the depth it runs, the wobble, the profile. You know, the color hasn't been a big deal. I've literally caught them on 6 or 7 different colors. I mean, color, literally, I've caught them on about every color I've thrown. So it's got to have something to do with the action of the bait and how it moves through the water. And it has something to do with the mood and the personality and the sort of the phase the fish are in. They just absolutely love this thing right now. So what I want to do in the video, guys, here, and also I will put this in my Tackle Warehouse link. I'll link the Super Z2 in my Tackle Warehouse link in the video description here. They also make a shallower model, the Super Z1. So if you got some really dirty water, the Super Z1 would probably be better than the Super Z2, but Super Z2 is the one I've been fishing all the time. Okay, now let's have a discussion here specifically about how you want to fish this thing and when it works the best. Because like any other bait, you know, lures are situational, and every lure has a different set of circumstances that it really excels in. So I'm going to describe this scenario that I've been catching them in. First of all, you got to have warm water. Now, I've caught them on this bait a lot of different times of the year, but I'm talking about right now, how it stands out head and above. I catch them in the spring, it's pre-spawn, and the fall on it, but you know, sometimes other lures are just as good, but nothing can compare to this thing in August, nothing. So here's the situation it works good in. You need to have water temperatures over 80 degrees in the lake you're fishing. Maybe upper 70s, but you know, 80 or warmer. It's been like 85 degree water temperatures where I've been fishing the last few weeks. The next with that, it's very important to have the right water clarity window. And that water clarity window, it's pretty wide. It's going to range anywhere between, say, I'm gonna guess 10 inches of visibility to about 2.5 foot of clarity. Ideally, like the perfect water visibility is gonna be about, you know, 1.5 to 2 foot is gonna be perfect for it in that range. And a lot of lakes have water visibilities like that. But you can also sort of overcompensate by that because, say, for example, you have 8 or 10 inches of visibility, like dirty water. You can use some of the brighter colors and still catch them. And then say you're pushing 2.5 or 3 foot of clarity, you might be able to go to some more shad patterns and more natural patterns and catch them. But ideally, about 1.5 or 2 is going to be perfect with that. The next thing, and this is important right now for the way I've been fishing it. There's a couple different ways to fish it, but the way I've been catching them on it is I've been paralleling rocky banks with it. And I'm trying to get the max depth